Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Portland Trail Blazers in this one as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. And now we've got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for LeBron James.
The drop in his assists over the past few years have made him more of a one-dimensional player offensively. He needs to get that passing element back in his game, and that'll make life a lot more difficult.
We are nearly ready.
Thank you, Kevin. Russell Westbrook has passed the great Oscar Robertson for first overall.
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The two megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Avery Bradley is out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Ariza in at the small forward position. And for the Trailblazers, they've got Winslow. He's out there with Ben McLemore. Josh Hart out there with Nurkic, and it's Simons in at the one spot. Now here's McLemore. Ariza covering. Simons, the pass to McLemore. 5 on the clock. Here's Nurkic. Second shot opportunity. Back to Hart. Here's the three. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Westbrook passes to Davis. Dishes to Ariza. He kicks it to Westbrook.
2 minutes.
Outside Bradley. Lets it go with the three. And it's Russell Westbrook with the three. For those teams that did make a deal at the trade deadline, Greg, how hard is it to integrate a new player mid-season?
It can be tough. Guys who need the ball to be effective can be a little harder maybe to integrate, but for certain role players, it's just how quickly they learn the system.
Okay, guys, I can stop this time. So, it's going to be
a rebound by the Lakers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Westbrook finds James from the arc. And that one is off. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. One place we've really gotten used to seeing Josh Hart make an impact is on the glass.
You know what's huge about that, Kevin, is a guard willing to go in and get rebounds just ignites the fast break. I know there are big guys that bust out, but when a guard does it, he gets up to speed and is surveying the floor. And that's where Josh Hart becomes one of those guys that has tremendous value in starting your fast break.
Ariza with the bucket.
Trevor Ariza makes a living out there beyond the arc.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Hart has it in the corner. Knocks down the three ball. Hart's got 6.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout. And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Here's Simons. He's covered by Westbrook, and the shot goes down.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
They grab their own miss. LeBron passes to Bradley. Three-pointer. Unable to get that one. At the end of one, a closer contested game so far. Lakers on top, leading by a point. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
Guys, like and sub to the channel, man. There's videos out there waiting for you guys to watch, so just, you know, shoot some like.
What we've heard Russell Westbrook say, his job is to do everything. But he understands.
We got to do it together, and I think that's more important.
Great leadership, an area where Westbrook, I think, feels he's growing.
And with his motor, he's always been a culture setter. But bringing your teammates along is also about setting the tone for collaboration.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Anthony is out there with Howard. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Reeves in a 2-guard.
No foul. That was no foul, man. Damn, ref. You just blow this stuff right.
Not many players convert
That's all the point is good. I don't know what to think about that.
Top 15 in field goal percentage.
So I just
And he's a
trade
top
this
10 rebounder
season.
this year for good reason. He's
I don't know what the
unbelievably
fuck
driven,
to
and he
think about
competes
this
with you for the
trade.
entire game.
I really don't. I honestly thought Bledsoe was okay.
Bledsoe hits them both.
Just Eric Bledsoe, when he's in these games and you can see he's got hyper focus,
So
he can
I
become
don't
a
understand
big
the
problem.
trading
Athletic,
Bledsoe
plays both ends of the
for-
floor, and that power from him at the guard position
That's what
is very unique.
intention was. I know it's more than one
Monk
trade.
grabs the
So
board. The Lakers in the lead.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
To the wing right side. Howard finds Monk. Misses the three.
One just keeps missing out.
Here's
So,
Alexander Walker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Screen by Nurkic. Alexander Walker passes to Nurkic.
It's getting up there and
That's
waiting that
shit in
rim.
his chest.
Just
It
about a
was
minute and a
chest.
half has
It
gone
was
by
chest.
here in the second.
And it seems like we have an invasion of players in the league from Canada. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, one of the latest first-round picks from the North.
Yep, 2019 GA, Alexander Walker, 17th pick in the draft. And he's really close to
So yeah,
Shea
anyway,
Gilgeous-Alexander. In fact,
for some trades I don't
that's
get,
his
I
cousin.
think there's just
They did this really
more-
cool jersey
more
swap the
depth
first
this
time that
season,
they
I would
faced
know,
off
but-
against each other. And SGA
Bledsoe
actually got the
and
best
Powell
of them in that game, scored 23
to
back in
the
2020.
Clippers,
But
and Bledsoe to
Canada providing some incredible talent to the league the last few years.
Blazers. You know,
And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for
yeah, anyway, that's all.
LeBron James.
Man, guys, he's regressed a little bit offensively. He hasn't been the same this month as he was
Luckily, us the
earlier
Warriors
in
were
the
not doing
season.
any trades.
He's lacking the
So-
edge that he had, and he needs to change his mindset. Stop sitting back and get into attack.
We got all the pieces,
He's
man.
off on the
We got all
second.
the pieces, man.
To the paint. Here's Westbrook. That one falls coming off
That's for sure.
Anthony's
What
feet.
not me. But them
Westbrook's
three
got 8
won the
points.
Good aggressive
Season,
play
though.
from Russell that time,
I
just
think just
pushing
being
off
so
the
aggressive
defender
towards him,
and
that's
getting to his
shit,
shot.
bro.
Davis against Nurkic. Back to Smith. Screen by Nurkic. Portland no good that time either.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
James finds Davis. James in the post. Goodbye Winslow. James misses.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Smith. And the rejection by LeBron.
LeBron authorizing another block shot.
And James throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging
Brentford
finish.
actually really
And that'll do it for
aggressive
the first
this
half. A
season.
competitive game so far.
Yeah,
The
that's
Lakers
nuts, man.
lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David.
I don't know if you guys
from
can
the
tell from my
sideline.
voice, but
David,
I
take
am
it away.
gassed.
Thanks very much. Here.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now.
Thanks for joining us.
All I can say, he's been MFPS, and that stands for Most Frequent Prolific Scorer. If you don't know anything
And now let's talk about the clash of the Titans in that first half. Big-time performances on both sides. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Trailblazers, Justice Winslow out there with Ben McLemore. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Simons in at the point guard. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And your experience, Brett, in the front office, has it changed how you view the game in any way?
I think, Kevin, it's a great question, and I'll actually take it beyond the game and talk about the NBA as a product. I think there's so much more respect that I have, the levels to which organizations go to and through in order to put on an NBA season, from what they do in promotions and ticket sales to the lengths they go to provide the players the best opportunity to maximize their potential. So from top to bottom, sort of being behind the curtain in that way, it's allowed me to see some things on some levels that I appreciate so much more, and I'm so thankful for that opportunity.
I honestly think if you give Trevor Ariza that much space, just like a get nothing more than a space, he's gonna make it. So, like I said, that's tough, man.
High post, Davis. Shoots over Nurkic, and that one good. Davis has got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers.
Yeah, that's tough from AD on the inside, and the brow showing off his motor.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
Now here's McLemore outside. Bangs home the trifecta. McLemore's got his second bucket of the night.
Okay, good game plan. Starts the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Hey, fans, who wants a free T-shirt? Make a little noise.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Ellaby's checked in. Johnson comes in for Ben McLemore. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Anthony Simons. Here's Monk. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Monk's got his first points in this one. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Johnson, the pass to Carmelo. A 3-ball. It doesn't go for him. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. Pass to Alexander Walker. Passes it to Ellaby. Kicks it out to Johnson. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Howard. Pass to Horton Tucker. Got it off in time, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Los Angeles on top, up 2. We're going to step aside for just
your Blazer dancer.
And meanwhile, Frank Vogel talking to his team.
I'm calling Lakers tonight over falling to the so station guys. I can stop sending me a huge
well, this has been a great
shout out,
so
man.
far, and I imagine the
Encouragement
fourth
to keep
quarter
going
could
this
have
stuff.
even more action in
Let's
store
keep
for
going,
us.
but I'm moving
And
forward.
here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The lead is 2. So for the Lakers right now, the 2 megastars are the big men, LeBron and Davis. Russell Westbrook out there with Malik Monk. And it's Anthony in at the 3, the small forward. Portland's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Here's Hart. And that one hits back iron.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
That is why Melo wants the ball. No fear whatsoever letting that one fly.
And for Portland, they're shooting the ball at 42%. To the middle. It's stolen by Davis. Anthony down low. Kicks it out to James. Lets the three fly. A rebound by Simons.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts. Getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
The shot by Anthony, no good. Here's Simons out defending. Hard the pass to Nurkic. And that one, good.
Clutch bucket by Nurkic on that possession. They needed that one.
Lakers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Trying to get open is Davis, and Westbrook gets it to go.
And he's been demanding the ball in these situations. Westbrook with a chance to put this team away.
Smith the pass to Nurkic. Great D that time from Davis.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fellow. Hold in check.
Winslow's checked in for Portland. McLemore has come in for Smith. Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Lakers. Avery Bradley comes in for Monk. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game.
That's how the Lakers are going to come back. 80 defending, they stop.
David.
LeBron scoring points.
Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Stolen away.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Well, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
They get a hand on it, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Yusuf Nurkic. That's his first personal. First team foul. Los Angeles ball starts the fourth and final quarter. It's six-man time.
James against Winslow. It's LeBron with the try. And James throws it down.
Yeah, I'm not going to give LeBron any more space, but certainly like to see him dunk. How about that throwdown?
Simons from outside. Ariza with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very
Wrong guy's
good
foul.
at making
Wrong guy's
elite
foul.
coverage.
On the net.
Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
The line for
Trevor Ariza, one of those hard hat guys who you know you're going to get what you get from him on a nightly basis. Guard on defense and be a capable three-point shooter. Just comes to do his job.
And it would take divine intervention for them now to get back in it.
Yeah, I'd have to say, guys, I don't think the man upstairs is really focused on the comeback.
Cans the three. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth, and he commits the intentional foul.
Winslow. That's his first personal. Third team foul.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Well, of all of the titles that LeBron James won, certainly the most unique one was the Orlando bubble. And turning things around for the Laker franchise in 2020, bringing home banner number 17 and winning a title at age 35.
Make a little noise. All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on, give it up for your Blazers.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Nails the tray.
Shots like this are going to help Dennis Smith Jr. get himself going, which is a defense's nightmare.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that
The
time.
three-pointer, Dennis Smith Jr.
It's going to be dramatic and impossible.
That's an
Dang.
inbound violation. Blazers ball. On the floor for your trail.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
McLemore.
Fires from deep.
And for the
Kept alive. Looking for Winslow. He gets it there. Now here's McLemore outside. It's not going to go for him. Stolen by Winslow. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here.
Narrow margin,
a
man.
narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother me.
Guys, that's the Lakers, Blazers, man. I'm exhausted, guys. So the energy is a little bit low, but I needed a lot of support. So smash the like button right there.
Thanks very much,
Smash the
LeBron.
subscribe button.
In the fourth quarter, were you looking to
Keep
be
me going with
aggressive?
this sweet ass videos. Until next time, guys. Next game is coming up. You know, I always have to throw the Warriors. Next game is coming up.
So, you know, to be able to go out there and come through for it means a lot.
I know they're used to it by now, but I know you're still happy with the win. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.